children. So today we are going to revise another chapter of history, chapter 4, Delhi Sultanate. So without wasting time, let's get started. Hello children, just revise the chapter 4, Delhi Sultanate. The time period between 1206 AD to 1526 AD. This is the chapter of history. So as we know that in this Delhi Sultanate, we have 5 dynasties. Slave dynasty, second one Khalji dynasty, third is Tughlaq dynasty, fourth is Sayyid dynasty and the Lodi dynasty. These are the time periods. Slave dynasty led the foundation by the Qutbuddin Aibak. It was from 1206 to 1290 after the death of Muhammad Ghori. Then we have Khalji dynasty. It started from 1290 to 1296. Then we have Tughlaq dynasty. It is the longest dynasty, 1320 to 1388. Next we have Sayyid dynasty, 1414 to 1451. Then we have Lodi dynasty. It's from 1451 to 1526. 5 dynasties are those: Slave, Khalji, Tughlaq, Sayyid and Lodis. Lodis were the last dynasty of Delhi. Next, after the Lodi, Mughals were there. During the from court chronicles and traveler accounts and the historical buildings reveal all this Delhi Sultanate's period of social, economic and religious condition. Amir Khusro's like Tughlaqnama, Tarikh-e-Ilahi and Barani's Tarikh-e-Firoz Shahi. Firoz Shah composed his book Futuhat-e-Firoz, and traveler accounts also reveal about the personality and the period of their reigns. In this in the slave dynasty, it's called Mamluk also. Led the foundation by the Qutbuddin Aibak. He was the slave of Ghori. After the death of Ghori, he led the foundation of slave dynasty. And Iltutmish and Rajia Sultan and Balbal was the strongest ruler of this dynasty. Qutbuddin is the founder, and he set up the independent kingdom with its headquarters at Lahore. He was a generous ruler known as La Bakhsh, and he built Alauddin ka Jhopda and Qutub Minar and etc. etc. This is the picture of Qutbuddin Aibak. Iltutmish, the work of Iltutmish, and her daughter. Next we have our daughter Rajia Sultan. I summarize all this work. Rajia Sultan ruled about 4 years, 1236 to 1246, because between this period the girl is not acceptable that the one woman can be rule or the whole country. So all the nobles and their brothers are against her, and so after the 4 years she killed by their courtier. Next we have Balban. Balban was the very strong ruler, and he under the Balban, Alauddin Khilji and Muhammad Tughlaq, that steps were taken control the Mongols attack, and he maintained so many things. Forests were cleared, and Ganga Jamuna Dawab and new forests were established, and military campaigning undertaken direction of his empire. This is a picture of Iltutmish. Next we have Khalji dynasty. Khalji dynasty was started from 1290 to 1326. Jalaluddin Khilji was the founder of Khalji dynasty, and Alauddin Khilji was the strongest ruler of this dynasty. Almost India and in the Deccan also he controlled the vast empire of India. He was an ambitious young man. He believed that defense of consolidation and expansion could all go together. He also wanted to conquer world. So he हिमसेल्फ टाइटल्ड एज ए अलेक्जेंडर और सिकंदर ईसाई, क्योंकि उसी ने दुनिया जीती थी अलेक्जेंडर और सिकंदर ने, तो इसलिए वो अपने आप को ये अलेक्जेंडर से कम नहीं समझता था, है ना। और मंगोल्स को उसने इन्वेडेड इंडिया 5 times, बट एवरी टाइम अलाउद्दीन खिलजी एंड हिज जनरल्स attacked and suppressed that attack. This is the empire. You can see the vast empire of Alauddin Khilji in the map. Is showing the vast empire from here to here. Deccan also controlled by the Devagiri and near Madurai and Devagiri and Madurasa. These are controlled by the Malik Kafur. His governor was there that time. And he controlled Chittor to acquire the Rani Padmini, but Rani Padmini take the Johar that time. This is the administration of Alauddin Khilji. Land and property which was given as a noble as a ikta. Marriage and parties, social gathering was restricted. Drinking and wine in publicly was prohibited, and an efficient spy system was organized. And army control is also main strong pillar of that Alauddin Khilji's. Land revenue and land taxes were fixed, and he died in 1316. Next we have Tughlaq dynasty. The Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq was the founder of this dynasty in the 1320, and Muhammad bin Tughlaq and the Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq was a very good scholar, but he made the foolish step because his foresightedness is not appropriate. He was a very good scholar, he was a writer, he was a poet, but he have a orthodox mentality and mixture of opposites. He have a lack of practical knowledge, so his all these three steps, transfer of his capital, token currency, and taxation in Doab, all these three plans back to back failed, so he declared in history as a mad Tughlaq. Firoz Shah Tughlaq was one of most noble ruler. He built Firoz Shah Kotla near Delhi, and he maintained the many welfare things like rest house built, hospitals were built, and other he controlled the different department of slaves. Many things he built, and many things he reformed during his reign. That is the Tughlaq dynasty's empire. You can see the vast empire of India controlled by the Tughlaqs. At that time, this picture is about the near the 1330 to 1335. This is the empire which is shared by the Tughlaqs, and capital was Delhi that time. These are the transfer his capital, and he changed the coins and token currency introduced, and taxation of Doab. All these declared as a failed. Then Firoz Shah was a very good ruler. He built Firoz Shah Kotla, and he also constructed many dams, canals, mosques, and madarsas, etc. etc. Downfall of Tughlaqs. What is the downfall of Tughlaqs? As we know that if any dynasties is rising, one day they will fall down. So नेक्स्ट वी हैव सैयद डायनेस्टीज़ में ज़्यादा कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट रूलर नहीं थे, तो उसमें सैयद में इन्होंने 1451 तक ही रूल किया. मेन रूलर्स वर अलाउद्दीन आलम शाह, एंड दीज आर द minor less important ruler. Next we have Lodi dynasty. In the Lodi dynasty, the founder was Behlol Lodi and Sikandar Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi. These are the important ruler that time between 1451 to 1526. Behlol Lodi was the founder of Lodi dynasty, then Sikandar Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi. These were the ruler that time. Okay. Already I described all these things in a previous modules, so you can watch also if you are not able to understand. Now come to the downfall of the Delhi Sultanate. As we know, there were many causes of downfall of Delhi Sultanate. They ruled it by sword. कि तलवार के दम पे अपन एक टाइम ही रूल कर सकते हैं, नहीं अदरवाइज हम नहीं. They never try to win the confidence of their subjects, and they were despotic by nature, and only strong, determined king like Balban and Alauddin Khilji could maintain the order in the country. है ना, बहुत क्रूअल से थे वो, बहुत एक वन माइंडसेट था, और वो हमेशा मुस्लिम को फेयर करते थे. हिंदू को उन्होंने हमेशा मिसबिहेव किया जाता था. द हिंदू वर मॉल ट्रीटेड फोर्सिबली एंड कन्वर्टेड टू इस्लाम. उनको इस्लाम कन्वर्ट करने के लिए फोर्स किया जाता था. देयर टेम्पल वर डिस्ट्रॉयड एंड डिस्क्रेडिटेड एंड दे वर मेड टू पे जजिया टैक्स. एक जजिया टैक्स था जो उनको पे करना होता था हिंदुओं को. मोस्ट ऑफ द सुल्तान्स वर प्लेजर लविंग एंड वीक रूलर, एंड द नोबल्स वर our opportunities revolted whenever they found the occasion for that. और नोबल्स जो थे वो ज़्यादा फेथफुल नहीं थे. उनको जब भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती, कोई वीक रूलर आता, नोबल्स और कोर्टियर उन पे हावी हो जाते. दे लेक द लॉयल्टी ऑफ द सुल्तान एंड द आर्मी ऑल्सो. अलाउद्दीन खिलजी की तो आर्मी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग थी, पर अदर रूलर्स की इल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एंड इल डिसिप्लिन्ड आर्मी थी. द वास्ट एम्पायर इज ऑल्सो अगेन ए कर्स. की वास्ट एम्पायर को कंट्रोल करने के लिए दिल्ली से कोई कैसे कंट्रोल करेगा. सो दिस इज द बिगेस्ट रीजन टू डाउनफॉल द दिल्ली सल्तनत. नेक्स्ट वी हैव द जागीरदारी सिस्टम. बाद में कन्वर्ट हो गया था, वो हेरिडिटरी बन गई थी कि कोई काबिल है या नहीं उसको जागीर मिल रही है. देर वॉज नो डिफाइंड लॉ ऑफ सक्सेशन. कोई सक्सेशन का कोई लॉ नहीं था. द इन्वेंशन ऑफ मंगोल्स ऑल्सो वीकेंड ऑफ एम्पायर. बार बार दिल्ली पे मंगोल्स का आक्रमण होना भी एम्पायर को वीक करता था. लोग इकोनॉमिकली बहुत फेस करते थे राजा, तो वो फेल हो गया वो आइडिया भी. तैमूर स्ट्रक द फैटल. और तैमूर ने भी बहुत बार अटैक किया और एक बहुत ज़्यादा तुगलक डायनेस्टी को नुकसान पहुंचाया था. So, and development and political during this sultanate, the law was based on Islamic tradition, and ulema and qaji were more powerful. Sultan based on military force. Administration function of the government was government was run under the various department. परगना, नगर, ये सब डिवाइडेड थे. वज़ीर, काजी, दीवानी इंशा, दीवानी रिसलत, वली, मुफ्ती, अमील. हेड ऑफ परगना को अमील कहा जाता था. ये सब उनकी ये उनकी उसमें रिलीजियस और आर्मी की पोस्ट थी. उनकी कोर्टियर की पोस्ट थी जो कि अरबी या उर्दू में होती थी, इसलिए वज़ीर था. वज़ीर होता है प्रधानमंत्री, चीफ मिनिस्टर. काजी, चीफ जस्टिस, जो जस्टिस को भी देखता था, न्याय को. दीवान इंशा, दीवान रिसलत, वाली, मुफ्ती, अमील. जो शॉर्ट विलेज टाइप एक परगना होता था, उसका हेड को अमील कहा जाता था उस टाइम. मिलिट्री कंट्रोल स्ट्रॉन्ग था कुछ रूलर में और कुछ रूलर में वीक था. विदाउट स्ट्रॉन्ग मिलिट्री फोर्स दे कुड नॉट थिंक ऑफ एग्जिस्टिंग. मिलिट्री स्ट्रॉन्ग थी तभी तो वो इंडिया में आए. कुछ का स्ट्रॉन्ग था लेकिन कुछ का धीरे धीरे लो तो होता गया, है ना. रिलेशनशिप अदर उनके मुस्लिम रूलर्स के साथ अच्छे थे, लेकिन कुछ रूलर्स और टेरिटरी हिंदू रूलर के साथ उनके रिलेशन कुछ खास अच्छे नहीं थे. नोबिलिटी और लैंड उनको दी जाती थी आर्मीज़ को, और जो गवर्नर होते थे रिवॉर्ड में लैंड दी जाती थी, टैक्स लिया जाता था, है ना. दीज नोबिलिटीज़. पॉपुलर असेंबलीज होती थी. तुर्किश एंड अफगान फैमिलीज ऑल्सो सेटल्ड इन इंडिया, एंड ऑफिसर्स एंड द कोर्टियर ऑल्सो दे आर फ्रॉम द फैमिली ऑफ देयर तुर्क्स एंड देयर रूलर्स फैमिली. सो द सैलरी एंड कैश गिवन by the sultans, even जागीर also given by the sultans. रिसोर्सेज क्या थे उनके मोबिलाइजेशन के? खिराज और लैंड रेवेन्यू, जजिया टैक्स, ऑक्ट्राई ड्यूटी और जकात टैक्स. जजिया टैक्स हिंदू पे करते थे, जकात टैक्स मुस्लिम पे करते थे. ऑक्ट्राई ड्यूटी होती थी, ट्रांसपोर्ट चार्ज होता था. खिराज या लैंड रेवेन्यू दिया जाता था. टोटल इनकम का 1/3 या 1/4 पार्ट राजा को देना होता था किसानों को. बेटा आपको ये लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन करने हैं. डाउनफॉल क्या थे दिल्ली सल्तनत के? ये पॉइंट्स हैं. Hindus were maltreated and their temple were destroyed. The army was ill organized and the vast empire and weak ruler. There were no defined law of succession, and invention of Mongol is the reason of downfall of the Delhi Sultanate. एक तो ये आपको क्वेश्चन है. Describe the achievement of Balban. Balban के क्या achievements थे? He saved the Muslim empire from disintegration. He punished the rebellious and adopted very stern policy known as the blood and iron. He started Sajda system and give respect to the king. These are the achievement as a king. So you have to do all these revision work in your history copy. Thank you children, and I hope you are doing well and you are preparing well for the midterm exam, and all the very best, and keep learning, keep doing all the work with the time and submitting. Please, I'm requesting again and again all the children, just submit your work with the time to the respective teachers. Thank you, children.